Well, we're making progress. We're into activity 2, and we're going to work on this part of the power plant. We're going to place receptacles and junction boxes and show some different ways of organizing and documenting the circuits. Okay, we've got power in that area. Now we have to deliver the power. So our first thing to do is we're going to place receptacles and junction boxes in the admin 1 power zone. So there's a lot of standards about where you put them, how far apart they have to be, how many of them you need, what elevation they're at, and it all depends on the number of rooms. Our goal is just to teach you how to place one and how to hook some up. So we're not going to go into all of the electrical standards and figure out exactly where to place them and things. We're just going to do this quick estimate that shows that we're going to put one receptacle, one place to plug in on each wall, and 2 or 3 on long walls. Okay, and then we're also going to use what's called the standard duplex outlet. That's what you see in your house, your apartment, or any kind of a regular office. It's just the little, 2 up and down plugs with the one where you plug into it for the ground. And there's 2 plugs, one on top of the other. That's called a standard duplex. Now, each circuit is something that's supposed to have something called a ground fault circuit interrupter. And we're just going to ignore that. In Revit, it doesn't matter. It uses the same amount of electricity, all that kind of stuff. Somebody will put that one in, and you just replace in your circuit one standard with a GFCI, and it's just a different symbol. Okay, so we're not going to worry about very much about this power, except that we want to put in some receptacles and some things called junction boxes that we talked about before. Just a box on the wall where the wires come in, and then an electrician will wire up that. So let's see what we're going to do here. Here is my power panel. Here's the main, but I don't have to worry about that one. Here's my power panel. And I don't really have to worry about that either. I've got that on there. But you can see I've placed a receptacle, and that's the symbol for one. That's the symbol for a duplex receptacle. I kind of put one on each wall. I put a couple in the hallway. Right over here, I put 2 on this, 3 on this long wall, 2 on this one. So I just put them someplace. I'm not really too concerned with where you do it, but I did put a junction box here because that's my server area. And I put one over here because this is an equipment room baby, and I might want a little extra power there. Okay, so I laid them all out and I just put them in there. Let's see how you do it. And to do this, I'm just going to put some on this outside wall here. Okay, so I go to my systems, and these are called devices. Electrical fixtures, sort of like a plumbing fixture, but it's electrical. And I'm going to put one, and look at all these things you can put on here. But we're just going to do power distribution fixtures, click. And over here, you can see there's a bunch of things already loaded. There's standard duplex receptacles, and I'm just going to, I tell you what, I'm going to put some along the front over here. Okay, I put it in the wrong spot. There. So I've got a bunch of them on there. Okay, so that's how you place them. And if you want to place a junction box, just choose 4-inch square 208 2 phase. 208 2 phase. And let's remember why that is. If I want 208, I need to have my neutral line plus one phase plus another phase. So that's called 208 2 phase. And that will hook up properly. So let me also put a junction box here. Let's say I need some junction boxes on the outside. Okay, so that's kind of done it. That's how you put them on. And you're just going to arrange them as best you can in some manner, making sure that I've got one on each wall of each of the rooms in the admin. And on long walls, maybe 2 or 3.